Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Junior Golf Podcast. My name is Ro Thompson. Man, I got a special guest in the building. I've been following this young lady probably for the last 2 or 3 years, and just kind of talking back and forth to her dad. And we had a chance to actually see each other at the memorial in Dublin, Ohio. And it was a great tournament. Had a great time, and as soon as I got to the course, who do I see? I see Mia and Tom Hammond. So Mia and Tom, welcome to the podcast. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
We're doing well.
Great. Well, listen, before we get into all of the golf stuff, Mia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Mia Hammond. I am from New Albany, Ohio, and I'm an upcoming freshman at New Albany High School. And I've been playing golf pretty much my entire life.
Do you remember what age you started, Mia?
So I started hitting balls and practicing when I was around 3. I didn't take it that seriously until I was around 7. I started playing in tournaments then, and it's just taken off since.
Well, good. What other sports did you play?
When I was younger, I played softball, basketball, gymnastics for a while, and I think that's it.
Okay. And how did you fall in love with golf? I mean, what made golf stand out versus some of the other sports?
Yeah, my dad was always a really good player, and I always wanted to play with him when I was younger. And it's always been one of my biggest goals when I was little to beat him for the first time. So I think that pushed me a lot too.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Now, Tom, I know you still got game because you're a teacher, so I know you got game. But so give us that start. Take us back when you first started playing, and I don't know if you can remember. Let's say take us to 7. You start playing. How do you feel? You think it's something that you would do up until this point?
Yeah, so I think what really pushed me was my first US Kids local tour event. I didn't get a medal and I was devastated. Like I shot like 63 on 9 holes and it just crushed me. Like I cried in the car on the way home. And from that point on, I just wanted to get better, like all for that medal. And
Right.
when I won my first tournament in US Kids, I think I was maybe 9. Like that was the biggest point in my golf game, like so far. So it's really pushed me since then. And I've continued to improve and get better since.
Yes, you have, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. So let me ask you this: what age did you feel like you were really playing at a high level as a junior?
Yeah, I want to say, well, my first big win was, well, what I consider to be my first big win was a US Kids Regional, the Holiday Classic at PGA National in Florida. At that point, I kind of knew that I could really do something with my game if I applied myself.
Right.
It was kind of a starting point, and it really showed me that I can compete at a higher level.
That's
I
good.
think she was 10 at that
She was
point.
10.
9 or 10. I can't remember exactly.
Okay. Good. Now, Mia, your journey hasn't been the smoothest. You've had some challenges. How do you feel, maybe talk a little bit about the challenges and then talk about how you had to adjust to the challenges that you've had.
So it was maybe 2018, I started having this like weird knee pain
Okay.
on the side of my knee. Didn't take it too seriously at first, kind of put it off a bit, still played in tournaments, and it progressively got worse.
Uh-huh.
And the point when we knew like it's something that's not to be taken lightly was it was at a world tournament in Las Vegas, the Sean Foley.
Okay.
And I had to drop out in the final round after I was leading. It was difficult to shift my weight to my left side, and I was kind of catching everything like fat, and this last shot I hit it about maybe 40 feet, and I knew at that point like I couldn't play anymore. Yeah. And
she was actually leading by 5 through 6 holes of the third and final round.
Wow.
And she just really couldn't even hardly walk anymore. And it was like we got to pour her out. She was
Had to shut it down.
Devastated.
Yeah.
And we had been to numerous doctors for the pain before, and no one could really tell us what was going on. It kept saying growing pains, she'll outgrow it, and it just kept getting worse. She would rest for 2 weeks and she'd be fine, and then a week later